Hi, good afternoon. I hope all is well. Hope you're having a good day. So I was studying the other day, and the Lord kind of gave me something to kind of come on about. So I thought I would come on and share it. So I'm studying Exodus, and something I saw that I had never seen before, but is well in line with God's character and nature. So I'm studying Exodus 13 and 17. Just to backtrack a little bit, if you read the previous books or chapters, God is he's heard the people's cry of Israel. The Jewish people, they were enslaved by Pharaoh and the Egyptians, and God is coming to set them free. Although he heard their cry and he was coming to set them free, Pharaoh wouldn't easily let them go, so God sent 10 plagues against Pharaoh and the Egyptian people, so that they would know, that he is the God of the Jewish people, that he is God and God alone, that he is strong and mighty, that he is powerful, and that he will do any and everything to make sure his people is safe and free from any hurt and pain that they're dealing with. So I'm going to read really quick 13 and 17. It says, "Now when Pharaoh had let the people go, God did not lead them through the way of the land of the Philistines, although it was nearby. For God said, lest the people change their minds when they see war and they return to Egypt. Therefore, God led the people around through the way of the wilderness to the Red Sea. And the children of Israel went up prepared for war out of the land of Egypt." I love that scripture, and it really stuck out to me because now Pharaoh has let the children of Israel go, and God is leading them and guiding them. And he doesn't lead them to the way that most would think is the reasonable way, the nearby way. But he takes them up and through the wilderness to get to the Red Sea. He knew that he had to take them to get through the Red Sea so that they can go to the wilderness to serve him. And he was going to lead them to the land flowing with milk and honey. The thing I like about it is God counted the cost. He didn't just go, okay, I'm letting them, I heard their cry, I'm going to let them free. No, like he really strategized and made sure, instead of, even though this way is nearby, I know if they go this way, they would see the Philistines and want to go back to Egypt. So I like it because I think about my life. I think about how God knows me, and he knows that, hey, maybe God will lead me to something, and he may go, Sherelle, I know that way seems like the right way to go, but I want you to go right, because right is the way that I'm going to lead you to. And it may be a longer way. It may be, you may go through a little bit more stuff, but it's the way in which that will keep your heart on the path towards God and not cause you to turn back, not cause you to, another version of it said that they might change. This one says that they might change their mind. Another version says that they may repent and go back to Egypt. Now, you got to be, something ain't right if you are willing to go back to slavery, if you're willing to go back to something that's entangled you. And so many times we find in our lives that God is bringing us out of certain situations, but because of the pressure and the route in which he's trying to take us, we will rather go back to the things that enslaved us, entangled us, caused us to, feel hurt and pain, caused us to be insecure, caused us to see God as not being the God and Lord of our lives. So sometimes we have to be obedient and follow God's way and be willing to allow him to lead us even when we don't know the way in which he's trying to lead us. Sometimes we think the easy way is, let's just go left because that seems easier. And sometimes God is trying to take us through the long way because he wants to show us his goodness. He wants us to not forget. Each time that God did the plagues, I believe it was for the people to see and remember how God brought them out. So whenever they were in a situation where there was a test or trial, they could always go back to when God did what he did to Pharaoh, how he caused the plagues, but nothing harmed anything that they had, how he opened the Red Sea so that they can get through it, how God was willing to use extreme measures to ensure their safety, their protection, and their freedom. So, and know that God will use extreme measures, and to him is nothing, because he's all seeing and he's all knowing. He's infinite in wisdom, and wisdom is not just having a whole bunch of knowledge. It's having a whole bunch of knowledge, but also making the right decisions with that knowledge. He's all seeing and all knowing, and he can see that nearby way might not be the safest way. It may cause you to faint. It may cause you to give up. It may cause you to turn back and want to go back to the things that entangle you. So instead of taking you to the nearby way, I may take you to the longer route, but it's going to get you to the same destination that the nearby way would have gotten you to, but through it, you endured, you're stronger, you know God. You've experienced God like never before, because he took you through the long way. He was with you, he guided you, he protected you, and he helped you to get through that situation that he was leading you through. So I hope that that really encouraged you to just see God's character, how when you ask him to come in and he begins to lead and guide and direct you, that he counts the cost of everything and every decision that he's leading you to, every way in which he's leading you to. Don't think that, when you're going through a situation, and I do it sometimes, I think, man, why did this happen when I'm in the midst of the situation? Why am I going this way? Like, it seemingly seems like nothing has happened, nothing is changing. I shouldn't have gone this. Maybe I took the wrong way. Maybe I took the wrong job. Maybe I shouldn't have took that promotion. Maybe I bought the wrong car. Maybe I shouldn't have bought that house. Maybe sometimes you think in your mind, I shouldn't have done it. But really, it was God leading you through it and to it. And sometimes you think because it wasn't the easy way. It wasn't this way was a little bit more difficult, but you see the hand of God leading and guiding you. And in that, you're crowned with life, you're crowned with strength, you're crowned with an experience of God that you may have never seen if you would have took the nearby route. So be blessed, people of God. I love you. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye.